Hi there, it's Jan here, and in today's session I'm going to show you 2 tips that will help your forehand. So again, coaching every day with my adult club tennis players here in Zurich. There is always things we work on, and today I had one lady on the court training with me, and we were trying to fix her forehand. So I'm gonna share with you my experience, and hopefully it's gonna also help you. So the issue number 1 was that she was hitting forehand basically somewhere around here. Okay, so what happens at this point, I'll show you from this angle and also this angle. So you could see she was not keeping enough distance. Again, when we don't keep enough distance, this is what happens. And actually in the beginning it was quite good. We were hitting nice. She was keeping lots of distance. Yeah, because when you keep the good distance, this is basically tip number 1, keep the right distance. If you coach with me, if you train with me, you know, always focus on the distance. So if you keep lots of good distance, then you most likely get a good angle on the contact, which is the most important. You want to have this angle on the contact point. But if the ball is here, you cannot achieve it. And at the end, it was almost happening that she was almost slicing the ball. So we had to go back to basics. I had to remind her the distance. So I reminded her the distance. And also, with the distance, very important point, because some club players, they do this kind of backswing, and then they start going into the ball from here. So they start going from high, then down, and then kind of finishing. But it's not enough. You want to go, which is basically the tip number 2, hop, finishing that backswing. Yeah, like really going under the ball with the racket, and then coming from down here into that contact, over the ball, and finishing with elbow. Basically, so you're overlooking that elbow here. You're seeing it. I always say make a big noise. Huh? So the takeout from that session that basically happened yesterday, it was distance, the right distance, so you can hit the ball with that racket in the right angle, which is that one, and not here. If you have a ball here, you can't do it. That's what happens. And also lots of people, they start fixing the wrist and the grip, when actually the main problem is they just don't keep enough distance, enough space to hit the ball. When you keep enough space, then it should be fine. So you have the distance, and then you can also focus on coming from down. Almost like if you wanted to touch the ground. Again, simple exercise. I think I already talked about it in another session. Simple exercise, keeping the ball away from your body. You're gonna let it bounce. The moment the ball is kind of bouncing, you're finishing the backswing, coming from down and under, and really keeping that distance. Loads of space. And then when you start training, you start going slowly, just closer to the net, then you move 1 meter back, and so on until you arrive on the baseline. But it's so important, like the distance is number 1. If you coach with me again, you know I always say distance, distance, distance. You want to have lots of distance, racket has to be that angle on the contact. Coming from under into the ball. I always say 1 circle here, like if there was 1 circle, preparation part, hop, 2nd circle would be happening here. If I keep going, I have an infinite circle. Watch this. And of course, then I put it into tennis, into the forehand terminology. 1 circle, 2nd circle. Watch my right elbow. Away from my body, not too far. Now you're disconnected, so not too far, but not too close. That's the number 1 point. Don't get too close. So again, 2 short tips, but you will be surprised how much this works with my players. I always focus on distance. It fixes many things. Sometimes I don't even have to fix the grip, not even the wrist. I just focus on the distance, coming from under, and it just works like magic. So I hope you enjoyed this short session. Again, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification button so I can share more videos with you, upload every Saturday. And lastly, if you would like to train with me, make sure to check out one of my intensive tennis training weeks. We train in Costa, Brava, we train in Sicily, Portugal, and of course on daily basis in Zurich. If you are around Zurich, make sure to check out my website, jmtennis.net. I run private and group tennis lessons. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.